We are living at a very interesting time where everything is going to change radically in the next 10 years.
Technology really has the power to drive change.
The concept of a retail store isn't going to be confined by 4 physical walls.
Where AI and big data and robotics collide, really exciting things start to happen.
Think about what's in store for all of us.
Лепешка пекать, это для них. Еще плов надо готовить. Как это? Надо дастархан, как надо сделать, да? Вот это радость у меня. Это мои военные. Мы хотим, कि कोई арзона гузара, да, камхат. Есть, но подорого, здесь подешевле немножко. Какой-нибудь крем для торта надо купить.
Tadjikistan, nous sommes là aujourd'hui, où l'on peut voir concrètement que les gens mangent des produits qui mettent leur santé en péril. Les produits viennent d'ici, des fois ils viennent de Novosibirsk, à 3700 km, avec 2 semaines de camion. Ils passent la frontière du Kazakhstan, la frontière de l'Ouzbékistan, la frontière de Tadjikistan. Nous avons un gros travail d'expansion aussi, maintenant, parce que l'attente est créée, mais il faut que le pays bénéficie de magasins non seulement à Dushanbe, mais à Rudjan dans le nord ou dans les villes du sud, sur différents formats. C'est un projet qui n'est pas seulement un projet de rentabilité ou un projet de patrimoine ou un projet technique, c'est un projet quelque part un peu humaniste. Donc nous rendons une nouvelle fois accessible l'inaccessible.
We never had the vast quantities of information about who we are and what we buy as we do today. There are certainly some companies that are really mining this data.
Big data and AI unlock potential that we've never dreamed of historically.
Every retailer is moving towards embracing digital methods for knowing their customer better. So what we're showing here is a range of the different cognitive capabilities that we've been developing at Microsoft. Recognizing their mood. Oh, it's got contemptuous. Reading their intentions. And then this is the focal person in the video, this lady. Based on the expression on their faces or how they approach their shopping. By using machine learning, we can predict what is going to be available from where, when, in terms of production. And then at the other end, we can also anticipate what is likely to be popular and what's desired where and when. When you match then the ability to predict supply with the ability to predict demand and match those so that you can reduce overproduction and waste.
Of course, there's going to be considerations around the security of the entire system, of who owns this information, who can access it.
What AI can offer you that humans can't is their ability to provide those tailored recommendations almost in any environment, through any device. I think that is revolutionary.
I believe that robotics and AI can be used for delivering amazing good within our world.
There's been a lot of changes since I've been here. When I first started, it was just a shell of a place, and most of the picking was done by trolleys. We used to pull the trolley around, we had a gun on our hand. Unfortunately, it wasn't as fast as the system we have now. The system can get stroppy, and so sometimes you have to give it a little poke. And what I mean by a little poke, we press the reset button here.
So if you visited our Hatfield warehouse, our first warehouse for doing online grocery, you'd find many kilometers of conveyor, cranes, shuttles, and other machines whizzing around under software control. Now we've effectively leapfrogged ourselves and built something even better. Instead of conveyors, you'll find swarms of robots whizzing around. These robots, they collaborate in swarm-like activities. If one of them needs to go and have a rest and recharge its battery, any of its colleagues can take over. What this means is we can pick typically a 50-item Ocado order in just a few minutes. So when we talk about efficiency, we don't cheat. For example, our food wastage levels were, in 2016, they were about 0.75%, which is a fraction of what you get in conventional supermarkets.
Ja sam star 56 godina i ovo su priče nove tehnologije za mene. Ja sam pričao staromodno. Ja živim 800 metara daleko od ovoga mesta i ja svaki dan dolazim na posao peške i vraćam se sa posla peške, susrećem svoje komšije. To je lokalno. Međutim, kako tehnologija napreduje, poslovanje u cloudu je postalo i bolje i jeftinije, tako da smo i morali da promenimo naš pristup. Za mene tehnologije nisu samo stvar mode. Recimo, kada smo promenili svetla, mi smo primetili uštedu i na svetlima i na uređajima da smo recimo smanjili potrošnju električne energije za skoro 30%. To je na mesečnom nivou kod nas recimo ušteda oko neke 40.000 eura, što uopšte nije mala suma, na godišnjem nivou to je pola milijuna eura. Tako da se vrlo jasno vide benefiti na kompaniju.
Retailers across the board are introducing green technologies because they know that they pay off.
And recognizing the need of the environment in the buildings to be healthy and to be comfortable for the customers, but also for the employees.
It isn't all about replacing jobs. Often it can be around how to help people do it easier or safer. We need to be preparing in a very active way the next generation for this smart, automated world in which they are going to be living in.
With robots, they're never off sick. You don't have to pay them overtime. It's going to happen, and it's changed.
Well, we like to think that we've addressed sustainability. We've only just started along this road.
ekstremi što se sad dešavaju u zadnjih par godina jako utiču, imamo nepogode, imali smo neke elementarne nepogode gde su nam plastenici stradali, ali probamo malo onako da se preorijentišemo i da klimatska ova toplota što se dešava na godišnjem nivou par stepeni je toplije, pa neke sorte jednostavno zaboravljamo i prelazimo na neke nove. Da budemo tako jaki, znači veliko je tržište, zato mi sanjamo višak robe negde u inostranstvu da prodajemo, da plasiramo i velika je Evropa, ako nije Evropa onda tu je, ne znam, Azija.
Comex je veća firma nego što su naši dobavljači, a samim tim i naša odgovornost je veća. Naš pristup bankarskim sredstvima, naš pristup različitim fondovima je daleko lakši nego što je to pristup naših dobavljača, specijalno malih proizvođača hrane.
Many studies have shown that large corporates find it challenging and do have blind spots in their supply chains, which obviously increase risk.
Basically, consumers, they don't trust the labels. So they don't trust organic, they don't trust non-GMO, they don't trust vegan, they don't trust halal. It's no longer sufficient to say, oh, this product is safe, this product is sustainable, you have to prove it. Here they are developing all the tools, all the technology which is enabling suppliers to declare information about products, components, facilities, certifications, testing, and so on. It's one thing to take a snapshot of your supply chain, it's another thing to be able to anticipate and predict what's going to happen.
We could have access to dynamic data about the carbon footprint of products, and this can make it much easier for a consumer to make an informed choice.
The cost of doing that digital traceability now is dropping fast.
Technology really has the power to drive change, and through retail, that change can have the biggest impact.
I think that there's a natural momentum for improving sustainability standards.
What you see in Tajikistan now, you come back in 10 years from now, you will see very different stuff.
The union between technology and sustainability means that we're not going to be blindly walking through the next 20 or 30 years of environmental and social change, but we're actually going to have clarity. Not just at a fixed point, taking a snapshot, but live, in a dynamic way.
We have this responsibility for the next generations to reduce the footprint of what we buy, and the technological solutions are all there.
You've got to immerse yourself in these technologies and experiment with them and work out how you can use them to best effect. Technology flows across borders. These disruptions are coming.